Welcome one, welcome all. For what feels like the first sprint race of the year. Because it's been fucking forever, let's be honest. I'm running a high-end operation here. Live from an undisclosed location. Getting a few replays of Saudi Arabia here, which is actually quite good as a refresher. Enzo Fittipaldi winner last time out. G'day everyone in the chat, how you going? Good to see you. Did I watch F3? I didn't see the F3. I planned on it and fell asleep. Oh, tell me it's not delayed again. Alright, just getting the overshot. Imola, sprint race, Italy, yep. Rain? People saying. People saying they love the shirt. Yeah, thank you. Predictions for the podium. That's some good chat. Thank you, James O'Rourke, for saving the broadcast. Who's P10? I think Cordeel's off pole, isn't he? Is he? Isn't he? Is he? Isn't he? Oh, no, it's not raining, so that's good. Beautiful looking day in Emilia Romagna there, actually. I think he might pull the handbrake. Fuck, what's the grid? If somebody would... A more organised broadcaster. F2. Here we go. Okay, so it's Cordeel from Colapinto. Right, we're delayed, so 14:22 local time. Alright, that gives us 8 minutes to kill. That's not that bad. Behrman from the 8, I actually quite like. Maloney's been rapid in the races. Stanek's definitely going to get his elbows out. Aaron's looked good. I think it could be... I think it's going to be Antonelli, Maloney, Behrman. Maybe Aaron. There you go. How is everyone going? Behrman did a good job in the F1 from what I understand. I've been a little bit busy this morning. Hang on, I'll throw a link up. Oh, fuck. Hang on, how do you do this again? I'm just going to do some shameless promotion for a second here, team. Sorry, give me a second. Copy. Smile, straight chat, you're on camera. Now where do I do the link? Link. There you go, paste. Live. Now for the sprint. Change the colour on that actually. There we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Done. Right. Self-promotion over. Ah, the sync. Well, I'm looking at Zach O'Sullivan getting fiddled at the moment. He's starting P22. That'll be an interesting storyline to follow throughout the race. Isaac Hadjar. I reckon he could be carnage today. Usually is. Roman Stanek with the one-off Italian lid. I like that. If anyone's got any questions, chuck them in now. Yeah, boy band. Right. Um, hang on. Who do I think will win? I think Antonelli's going to win this one. That's my prediction. The hometown hero. Right. Okay, we're going through the grid. Crawford and Correa, they've had an absolute shit show. Then P17, it's OG Kushmani ahead of Villa Gomez in P18. P16 is Miata next to Richard Verschoor, who was looking quick early on in qualifying and practice. Pepe Marti, he's doing his usual trick of qualifying horrendously. Let's hope he has a good race alongside Dennis Hauger in P13. Then it's Taylor Barnard in P12 alongside last time's race winner Enzo Fittipaldi. Another Brazilian on P10, that's Gabriel Bortoleto, last year's F3 Championship, lines up alongside Josh Dirksen. Oliver Behrman lines up P8 alongside Isaac Hadjar, who's looking increasingly like a parrot. Then we've got Antonelli and Zane Maloney, still looking like a Bond villain, starting in the P5. Then we've got Roman Stanek and Aaron, 4 and 3. And it's Colapinto and Amori Cordial on pole. They will share the front row. Will I be back for the Indy quali? Look, I might maybe possibly do like the last half an hour of the Indy qualifying, but I'm not doing 5 hours. That's just not going to happen. Sorry. I will watch it, but I'm not going to be streaming the whole thing. Right, getting a shot of Bortoleto with the special center helmet. I like that. That's a hot looking lid. That's really looking good. Did I have a nice dinner with my family yesterday? I had a wonderful dinner with my family yesterday, actually. It was very nice. Dad got on the tools. I got on the old steaks there. Had a bit of nice red wine. Some Bollinger Rosé, which was actually the first time I've had that, and it was quite good. Yes, actually, Cat with an excellent point. I also shat myself laughing when I saw that Marcus pulled out P11 in the IndyCar grid in the qualifying order. You honestly couldn't write it. It's fucking God. We're cursed. We're so cursed. Change the car number. P1. Right, we're looking at the grid here now. Sorry, I'm just eating my cookie. Here we go. Alright, looking at Patrick Swayze here now. So he's starting in the Screaming Meals P13 as well. It's the inside of the 6th and 7th row that we're just absolutely addicted to. poor old Pepe Mate. He's P14 today, but I think he's pulled out a few P11s actually recently. That's probably our fault. Actually, no, but everyone. I was going to say everyone we touch on Screaming Meals, but I'm going to rephrase that. Everyone who comes on Screaming Meals had an absolute corker of a weekend last time out. Some great results for the Screaming Meals alumni, which was fantastic to see. As the mechanics clear away, 2 lights remaining atop the towers. As we go on board with Bortoletto, going through his start procedure now over the radio, I'm sure. I'm actually not that sure, to be honest. I've never done this before in my life. I completely made that up. Nice artistic shot of the grass there, fading into the race cars. All right, they're off. Okay. Ooh. Oh, Antonelli's stalled. We have a staller. No, he's got the thing going. Almost made me look a right prick with him as my race winner prediction there, but he's got the rig moving. Oh, that was. Oh. You almost felt the blood pressure at the circuit of Imola spike. Well, drama before the start, or nearly drama before the start. Is that a sign of things to come, possibly? Formation lap, Julia, is what I'm looking at, sorry. Sorry, I'm looking at the interviews. Colapinto's on the mic at the moment. It sounded more cooler than it really is. G'day everybody, if you're just joining us. Cordial's on pole. Here he is. Yeah, he does look quite puffy-eyed actually. Yeah, does anyone know the final results from F3? That'd be helpful actually. Throw that in there if you know it in the chat. Here we go. Alright, so the formation lap. We're watching Zane Maloney round the final corner now. Reminder of the point standings. It's Maloney, Aaron, Hauger, Hadger, Miney, Fittipaldi, Marty, Crawford, Antonelli, Miata. All in the top 10. Here we go. On board Antonelli. I've got a horrible feeling he's going to stall it again, but now that I've vocalised it, it probably won't happen. Okay, and everyone's saying there's a shunt. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Hey, guys, let me catch up at least. Oh, I'm sat here shitting myself now. Yeah, when there's shunts and stuff, can you all shut the fuck up? Sorry, that was more aggressive than it needed to be. Alright, 1 light, 2 light, 3 lights, 4 lights. Honestly, I feel like I'm about to watch a fatality. Okay, alright, Antonelli, he's not stalled it, but he may as well have. Oh, fuck. Oh, cunt, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, ass. Shit, fuck, fuck, fuck. Oh, there's. Oh, God. Where are the high techs? Oh, thank God. I mean, I'm not disclosing who my clients are, but thank God the high techs are okay. Holy shit. This is a mess. Swayze's kept it going. I swear I saw him about 15 foot off the deck. Did I swear quite a lot at the start? Oh, Fittipaldi's he's got a serious case of wanker's elbow going on there. Fittipaldi's okay. Some good news there. Well, I'm gonna have another cookie. Head jars out. He'll be pleased. Hauger's stopped the car. He's not going to try and nurse it all the way back. Yeah, Antonelli's start. I might have cursed him slightly by picking him as the race winner and then saying I had a horrible feeling he was going to stall. Fuck. Sorry, Toto. Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Behrman had a absolute gem of a start. Or maybe he just had a normal start. So Hajar's, yep, stuffed it around the outside. And he's already looped it. I did say Hajar's looking like he might cause some carnage. Yes, I think, yeah, Maris GTFC might have made a good point there. I think Hajar's gone full Russell. But he's like, if Russell's was like a single, Hajar's just scored a strike. You know, he's absolutely cleared out. He's. Oh no, there was contact. So it was there was contact between a Trident and Hajar, which actually took the tyre clean off the Trident's rim. Which sounds a little dirty. And then yeah, it's just gone. It's like a pull break, like essentially. Hajar's like the white ball, and he's just gone dadoosh into the fucking balls, and they've all gone bang. That was just some shocking piece of commentary. On board Gabby's, he flies past Antonelli. Holy tits. Some heads up action there from Gabby Bortoletto. That was. How about that? How about that? I've run out of milk now. How has O'Sullivan not had a shunt? How has he not had a shunt? Oh yeah, who's winning this bitch? Aaron. Jazz Radio never ceases to just brighten my day. It really doesn't. Wasn't his fault this time, to be fair. So yeah, this has championship implications with Hauger being out, but I suppose it's only a sprint race. Why is it not red? Good point. I would have thought that would have been a good time for a red flag, but then again, I'm not Michael Massey. Well, we've got a long safety car. Does everyone like my t-shirt? I've got some good news. This is what they call a soft launch. I think you can actually. I think tomorrow, might at some point this week, we've got a friend who's racing at the Indy 500. And so we've made some of these. You see? Oh, hang on, I'll model it. There you go. So you'll be able to get one of these this week. Calling it. There you go. So merch drop inbound, and there's only about three or so hundred of them. So you will have to fucking get involved. But yeah, stay tuned. You'll be able to get one of those. You'll be able to snag one at some point this week, we hope. Yeah, the old almond milk. Do you get it? Like, let us know if you get it. Oh, oh fuck! The iPad is now struggling on low power mode. This is. I'm gonna have to monitor that throughout the stream. This could be one of the hottest battles on track. It could be another episode of iPad battery versus the clock. What's the running order? Aaron, Cordial, Colapinto. Maloney's just absolutely untouchable in the races this year. If it can go his way, it does. Anyway, because yeah, bloody Hauger's out as well, isn't he? Anyway, sorry. P1, Aaron. P2, Cordial. P3, Colapinto. 4, Maloney. 5, Behrman. Keep an eye out on him. 6, Bortoletto. Barnard P7. 8th is Vishaw. 9th is Miney. And P10 is Pepe Marti. The safety car is ending. Alright, so we're going to get both high techs leading at the safety car restart on laps, what will become lap 6 of 25. And we're finally going to get some racing, because that was basically, we didn't even really get an overtake. We just had a massive crash before anybody got to a corner. Okay, so for those of you just watching the stream, the safety car is now sort of pulled away and the field's kind of dropped back and they're going all snaky. Weaving around. Those tyres should be warm enough now, Paul, I reckon. And he's taken off behind the Rolex bridge. And he's absolutely left Cordell for dead. I think we can dub Sir Isaac Newton in this race quite quickly. As we look back from Aaron, as he's got about a country mile between him and the P2 car. Here we go, as they go through the first chicane. It's all pretty boring, which is a nice relief. Bortoletto looking quite horny on the back of Behrman, but parks it temporarily. Both friends of the show, of course. There's a Red Bull car putting a move on. Was that Marty in the background? So still pretty much running as they were at the restart. No moves up and down the field. Heineken Zero advertising. God, that's boring. Bortoletto just looks to be running the car a little bit tighter than Behrman can. The sort of change of direction looks a little bit sharper. Seems to be able to sort of get that side bite that he needs. You can really hear the turbos whistling away as they come down into the last two corners. Oh! Cordill's... I thought he had a problem, but he was just slow. It looked like he missed a gear. Did he? Is DRS open? Available? Did he have a problem? Yes, he did. Okay, no, I wasn't. Okay, so that's not just shade. He was slow because he ran off the track. Which is, you know, if you've ever seen car racing before, that makes sense. As Aaron sets the fastest lap. Aaron, it's one of those, isn't it? DRS enabled, so this could add some spice. Or it could just be a train and it could get tediously boring. But we'll wait and see. The B-man, yep, he'll be keen to get going. But at the same time, you know, they're all doing. They've gained positions. It's a sprint race. It's about points. Would this be Ollie Behrman's first points this year? It's almost June. Cordell's really battling with that last corner. Looks like it could just be a train, which is a bit dull. Cordell is, he kind of holds the power in this race to turn it interesting. But actually, I'll tell you what. Who's in that? Colapinto's not pulled away from him. So maybe the pace is actually alright. And Colapinto's taken time out of Arrow. So, yeah. I wonder if tyres are going to come into this one, because it is still quite a long race. 25 laps on a set of Pirellis on a hot summer's day in Italy is I'm sure no easy task, as any former Formula 2 driver would moan about to you over the course of probably about an hour and a half of a 2-hour dinner. Not speaking from experience or anything. So they clamber over the curbs here on lap 8 of 25, as I was just saying, riding on board Gabby Bortoletto. All right. Cordell's just set the fastest lap. Yeah, that on the bingo card. This is turning boring quite quickly. Where's Antonelli? Is that recovery story any good? Still running these P12. Ah, Pepe, yes, sicko. That's alright. Yeah, this is boring. Antonelli's. Oh, God. It's been noted for. How do you have a safety car infringement from P12? That's a curious one. But anyway, I don't think he was looking great for points anyway, to be honest. Fastest lap from Aaron. Aaron. We need to find a nickname for him. Paul. How about we just call him Paul? Fastest lap for Paul. It's still on board. They're loving this on board of Gabby Bortoletto with the Senna livery, and why not? It does look great. The old Wiz Khalifa black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Yeah, you know what it is, black and yellow. God, this race is boring. I think this track could arguably be worse than Monaco. Who's my shout for pole in F1 and Indy? Now, that's interesting. That's interesting. I've actually put a bet on today. Clem's influenced me. I've actually put a bet on a Formula One outcome result, even if you will. Uh, I've bet that the margin for pole will be more than 2/10 in Q3. So there you go. IndyCar, I'm not betting on that because that would be stupid. Um, who would I guess as a hunch? It call me crazy, call me crazy, but I've got a weird feeling about two guys. The first one is VK, um, because he's kind of just always there at the 500. The Egg Carpenter car's always quick, but you know, he's no spring chicken anymore. It's not his first rodeo, and he should have a fast car. I reckon he could, pull something out of his ass. The other guy is Callum Ilott. I don't know about the poll, but I don't know, and I'm not tempting anything, but I just feel good about Callum Ilott this month. You know what I mean? Everything's going his way. You know, from a man who's for most of his career been shat on from a enormous height. He's had a hell of a month in the lead up to May. Couple of wins, couple of promotions. Still got a hot girlfriend. You know, it's going good. So there you go. Those are my two picks. Ilott and VK. I think it could be all about them today. And obviously we're cheering on all the friends of the show, but Scotty Dixon for the poll, absolute backbone. And Marcus Armstrong as well, but he's not involved in the promotion of anything to do with that for legal reasons. But up the Dixon, oh, And up all the friends of the show. Roman Stanek back in the pit lane there with Trident, explaining how he drove into the side of Isaac Hadjar, and it was really funny. Still fairly controlled out the front. Cordell's now dropped off the back a bit. And he's getting a bit sloppy over the curbs there. Old Cordell. He's got Maloney right up his ass now. Behrman looks like he's just been kind of chilling out for a while. Maybe taking care of those Pirellis a little bit. Fastest lap for Colapinto. Here's charging. He's got the DRS now as well, so this could actually get quite interesting here. I feel like we're getting to the end of the race because it's been ages, but we're 37 minutes into this stream. And we've only just hit half race distance, so there you go. This race is, maybe it's not boring yet, but the first half, apart from the shunt, has been shit boring. Maloney's kind of, yep. He's there or thereabouts. Needs to focus on his exit out of these next two corners as they go down the hill. I know they're only at Aqua Minerale. And we're back on board with Bortoletto as they approach the chicane. I'm going to show my age here. The only experience I have of driving Imola on any game, I think it was F1 2003? Or it could have even been 2002. It was Felipe Massa's rookie year. He was in a Sauber. And Imola was on the game. I should have been commentating on Maloney lining up Cordell there, but I wasn't. And he didn't get past, so it doesn't really matter. As I get back through the second round of chicanes here. In the first sector. Oh, God, this race needs to hurry up. What does everyone think? What does everyone think the back end of this championship's going to look like? Because the front half's been weird. The Premiers seem to be back. Oh, as the iPad drops to 5% for those tracking that. For a championship, I actually think Bortoletto could be on still. Because we had a yarn to him in Monaco, and I reckon he's looking better. He looked a bit hoarse at the start of the year, if you know what I mean. But he's back to his old self now, and I feel like he's going to go out and win some races now. Does this mess with the microphone? I think I'm changing the colour. God, this race is boring. Who is watching? Here's a question for the audience. Who's watching the Indy 500 for the first time this year? Emma there. Yeah, welcome. We welcome all comers. It's a great race. Don't be thrown off by the oval aspect and the round and round and round and round. It gets probably an unjustified amount of hate for that. But Cordell has a bit of a wiggle down the hill. Oh no, that was Aaron. Anyway, the 500 is fantastic. It's so good. There's strategy involved. There's pit stops. There's really decent chance. Um, Everyone's just drafting everybody for bloody ages. There's a shitload of overtakes. It's cracking. You're gonna have a great time. Right, Colapinto in the DRS zone cracks it open. What's gonna come of this? Paul's already weaving all over the place. And Cordeel's under threat too from Maloney, but I think Maloney's going to be too far back. The race director's going to have to make a decision here, but he's kind of done a half-assed job of both, to be perfectly honest. This track might be worse than Monaco. Armstrong has arrived in Indianapolis for qualifying day, and we're all excited. Sorry, I'm just on my phone at this point, to be perfectly honest, but I think we probably all are at this stage of the race. Vibrated just before he was. Oh, that was a lunch. I'm going to ring Clem. I'm going to try if I can get Clem on the line.
Yo.
G'day, I'm on stream, and so are you. Are you watching this race?
I am indeed.
What do you reckon? Your thoughts, please.
What a boat.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a boat. It's not quite entertaining. I guess you're probably lacking content at the moment.
That's kind of why I've called you, if I'm perfectly honest.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Well, to be fully honest with you, mate, I ain't missing it. Put it that way.
No. To be genuinely, mate. Genuinely.
Yeah.
ELMS is more entertaining. Like, the start of the race was far more overtaking than this. Can you imagine if we just threw some GTs out there?
What, just for fun?
In the F2?
Yeah, to give a bit of traffic.
Yeah. That would be awesome. You wouldn't be able to throw LMP2s out there because they'd be too quick.
Oh, yeah, it's true. You'd want to spend
maybe some P3s?
Oh, yeah, a couple of P3s and some GTs there.
That'd be so much better.
But not the most entertaining.
It's a shit race, let's be honest.
Well, I'm just hoping that the tyres are going to drop off a cliff at the end, but
that's all we've got.
Knowing F2, they probably won't. So.
Where are you back in London yet, or are you still in Spain?
No, I'm still in Spain, mate.
Well, there you go.
Living a dream. I've got a slight pickle that I'll talk to you about afterwards, but yeah.
Yeah, I think I know what that is, but anyway. Yeah. Oh, well, mate. Well, hopefully. Oh, Crawford's just overtaken Correa, if anyone's fucking interested.
Well, there's a
Yeah,
move.
fantastic. We didn't see it on the screen, though.
Alright,
mate. I'll bring you later on.
Yeah, sounds good.
It's alright. Thoughts from Clement Novalak there. This track sucks. Yeah. What track is good for F2? What's the bit? That's a good question. I mean, look, Let's not bring politics into this, but Sochi was actually pretty good. But let's not go back to Sochi. Um, Monza's just a great racetrack. Australia was kind of shit for it. Do you know what? Silverstone goes pretty good. Um, hmm. I'm James O'Rourke 21 suggesting Brazil would be good. I'm not so sure. I don't think they'd be able to. I think they'd just fucking not be able to follow each other through the middle sector. And by the time they got to the straight, it'd be pointless because they're all in the same engine. So yeah, it'd be terrible. Um, what would be a good racetrack for F2 that's not on the calendar? Um, well, I mean, the fact that I took Zandvoort off, I take personally. Um, because that was a great track. Probably not the greatest racetrack in the world, to be fair. I just have fond memories of it. Azerbaijan's like always solid, I would say. Suzuka, good suggestion, Cat. Yeah, I feel like they could definitely make the F2 calendar better. Especially, and I think it would get the support. As Colapinto's really all over the arse of actually Paul now. But the race director's showing us Maloney not passing Cordial instead. Behrman's really dropped off the back of Maloney. Perhaps listening to his engineer earlier when he said be smart. Just found himself a nice little bit of air. Hoping for fireworks at the end. Back to track chat. I don't know. Anyone I don't know, drank any good wine recently? Send it in the chat. Ugh. Someone's suggesting Macau for F2. I think it's probably too tight for F2. I actually don't think an F2 car would get around that really tight hairpin. Can't see it happening. As I try and fix my shit hair. Need a trim. Alright, so Indy 500 practice is live. I'm just getting a notification on my iPad, which is on 3% for those interested. I think the iPad might win out against the FIA. So that's some news. Wow, really nothing is happening in this. Like, nothing has happened. Martins, is he on for a good haul of points for the first time this year? No, he's 13th. Don't know why we're watching. I mean, it's probably the closest cars on track. Antonelli with a massive recovery up to P11. Oh, this is a shit sprint race. I need to get a Red Bull because I'm going to fall asleep. Then you guys can look at the t-shirt again. The back of it's cool with the pink. See? And this is the 500. G'day, you sickos. Oh, good. Great to see some wine recos in the chat. Keep those up. We love that. I'm going to petition to bring Clem's Wine Corner back on a full-time basis. Regardless of quality. If it's a recorded phone call, it's going up. I don't give a shit. Was there an overtake? Oh! Maloney to the outside! Late on the brakes and gets it done. 23 of 25. Took your fucking time, son, but fuck. There you go. Behrman nowhere near the back of it to capitalise, but Bortoletto looking racy. Here we go. Have we got a race for the last 2 laps? Any Chilean wine, I completely endorse that. I love Chilean wine. Argentinian as well. Passionate fans and full-bodied reds in Argentina. Love an Argentinian Malbec. Now if you're wondering about the t-shirt, you can't buy them yet. You'll be able to buy them this week, and we'll put a link up. Trust me, otherwise we won't sell any of them, will we? So, that'd be foolish. So when they're for sale, we'll let you know. And it will be this week. I'm really confident about that promise. It's going to be this week. We fly to Indianapolis on Tuesday, so that's exciting. We're going to be there. Oh, yeah, and actually, genuinely, mate, let us know in the chat, and I'll review it later. Or maybe I'll get somebody to summarise it. Give us some content ideas for Indianapolis. Because we're into it. There will be a vlog like Long Beach. There's also probably going to be a vlog from Le Castellet going up today. So you've got that to look forward to as well. So there you go. We're keeping you busy. Colapinto's making moves apparently. Yes, there will also be a podcast. Maybe even several podcasts from Indianapolis. Alright, Colapinto. As they come onto the final lap, Colapinto with his DRS open. Down the chute they go. Is he close enough this time? Oh, it actually might be. Oh, throws the brakes on. Gets escorted onto the curb, but says, fuck you right back, Paul. Oh, what a move. Outstanding. Good on you, Franco. Backbone. Gives it one on the radio as well, and fair enough too if I'd just done that. Oh, I'm telling you. Yeah, rate the just absolute heroism over that second curb as well. That cannot be legal. Mate, you fucking shoved him. You... Oh! And the two friends of the show going hammer and tong into the chicane over the curbs. I'm talking about Gabby and Ollie, by the way. Nah, he's going to play it smart. Take the P6. Over the line goes Colapinto. What a win. Great stuff. This could be an interesting driver room, so I'm actually going to stay with you. Because I might get a bit of a giggle. Yeah, that was what a move. That was great. Made us wait 25 fucking laps for it, but